Hello, everyone. I want to share this cool trick that I've just learned, which is how to turn your phone into a webcam. Just like that. Can you do this? So I want to see if you're here. Say hello. We're going to discover today how to take your phone, any phone you have, and turn it into a webcam so that you can go live. You can go live, and your phone. Your phone is your camera. Notice that I have this connected, and there's no wire. There's no wire. So we're talking about wireless connection. And first, I want to confront the problem. Here's the problem. If you want to go live, if you want to do a live stream like I'm doing right now, and you want to multicast to several places like I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm going live onto YouTube. So hello, YouTube friends. And I'm going live onto Facebook. So hello, Facebook friends. And at the same moment, I'm going live onto LinkedIn. So hello, all you LinkedIn family. And the problem is that I'm doing this from my computer, and I'm using Restream, which is my favorite tool. And I'm connected. Like I have all these wires and all this stuff going on, and I've got my camera, and I'm tied down to this one location. But what if I could pull out my phone with no wires, and I could go anywhere I wanted to? What if that were possible? So I'm really excited to share this with you guys, and I'm going to show you how you can do this. And best of all, it doesn't cost you anything. It's completely free. So I want to see if you're here. Tell me that you're here. Say something in the chat. I'm not going to start showing this until someone says, all right, I want to see the secret. I want to know how you're doing it. How can you hook this up? So, and I'll give you a little demo here just really quickly. So I can very quickly select my camera as my phone. And all of a sudden, just like magic, look at that. It's my phone. So now I am streaming with my phone. Do you see that? Streaming with my phone. I can turn like this. I can give you a demo, like I can do a top-down view. Here is my microphone, and here is my ATEM Mini. I'll turn it around like this so you can read it. It's right side up. There's my ATEM Mini, Blackmagic design. And here's my cool little video micro. I have to get close to it so you can still hear me. And here's the kind of day we're having outside in Boston. Here's the lovely pine tree right outside my window. So I'm going to switch back. Now I'll just show you here. I'm on Restream. And if I just select this little gear icon on Restream right there, just select that. Whoops, wait. I have to, there we go, here. Select that. And now, instead of EpocCam, that's the name of this app, I go back to my main camera, just like that, and I'm back. So let's talk about how this works. First of all, if you just joined, I can see a couple more people here. Say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. And what I'm doing, turn this around, whoa, like this. I am demonstrating how to use your phone as a webcam so that you have this wireless connection and you have a second camera just from your phone. Now, you can use any phone, any phone. This is an iPhone 6. It's an iPhone 6. So this is not new. You don't have to have the latest, greatest smartphone to do this. You can do this with the phone that you have. Some people are here. Girl upcycled from Ohio. Awesome. Yeah, you can watch the replay. This will still be here. I can see you're on YouTube and you can keep watching. So she says, from Ohio. What part of Ohio? You know, I used to live in southern Indiana, which is not too far away. I lived in the town of Bloomington, which is where Indiana University is. And It's where my mother was living. She worked at Indiana University and actually went to IU for 3 semesters before I transferred. So yeah, there you go. Who else is here? Oh, Phil is here from New Zealand. Awesome, man. Hey, Phil. Good to see you. I don't know. Phil is tuning in from Tomorrowland because even though it's here in Boston, we are talking on Monday in New Zealand. Is it Tuesday already? Could be. And oh, look, Zanesville. The answer is she's from Zanesville, which is 1 hour east of Columbus. Okay, I know right where that is. I have some friends who live in Columbus. So cool, awesome. So let me show you guys how to do this. Okay, so here's the phone. So the simple thing you do, I'm going to go to share my screen, and I'm going to take you to the site where you can go and get this app. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Tuning in, we're going to put this on and make this go big. And we'll go over here to the page. So here we are on the EpocCam site, and I'll display the link to this page as soon as I get off the screen here. Actually, I could probably put that on now. I think this will work okay. Just a second here. So we'll put this on. This is where you go, right here. To elgato.com/en/EpocCam. EpocCam. So we're entering a new epoch. Turn your phone into a webcam, it says on the page. So we scroll down the page and I'll show you how your best webcam is in your pocket and you can take it with you anywhere. And so if we scroll down the page a little more, you can set it up in no time at all. It'll go with Restream, Zoom, OBS Studio, Microsoft Teams, whoever you want to be getting on with. You can use your phone as your webcam. And here's how you do it. 4 simple steps. You can do this in no time at all. So first of all, is you go to the App Store and you download EpocCam. And then the second step is you have to download and install these free drivers. And you can do it either on Mac or on Windows. Works on either type of machine you have. So you just install a driver onto your computer. And then you simply open the app on your phone and you connect it to your PC. So there's a little Wi-Fi signal and you turn it on and all of a sudden it will connect. It connects just in a jiffy. And then you go back, just like I showed you a second ago, and whatever you're streaming on, whether it's on Zoom or on Restream or on OBS, whatever you're using to go live, you just set EpocCam as the webcam on your computer. And that's it. And you can easily download a new angle. So here's a person with their main camera, and then she has her phone is up above her table there, and it's aimed down desk phone right here on a little stand. And so she can do these little demos just like that. So I just think this is so cool, and it's so simple. All right, back to the main camera. So this is where you go. This right here, oops, right here. And elgato.com/en/EpocCam. That's where you go to get this thing. It's free. And as you open up the app, like I'll just go back to the beginning here. So if I show you, here's my phone, and the little app thing is right up here. And all I do is click on this, pink, and it instantly connects and turns into my camera. So now you can see me here. And then the next step is I just go on to the little gear on Restream and I click onto EpocCam, and all of a sudden, bam, here I am. It's here and I'm streaming. And the cool thing about this is that because I'm using Restream, I can change the captions. You know, I can turn this around, I can take it off, I can put on overlays, I can do all the graphic interfaces that I want to just on my phone. And then, you know, like the site was showing you, I can put it up above my table here and do a top-down demo. So if I wanted to show you, this microphone. This isn't the best of setups, but I could show you my microphone. Whoops. Like this. Like that. There's my microphone. And say, here's this cool microphone, and here's the front of the microphone, and here's the tripod that I have it sitting on, and all that kind of thing. Whatever you wanted to do, and you're completely untethered. You're completely untethered. You can move around. I could get up. I could walk all around this place. I'm not going to because I have my microphone here, but you could have a microphone attached. Here, I'll go back to the regular camera. And I'll just show you again like how simple this is. So you come on to your computer and you select the little gear right there, and you open it up, and here's what it looks like on Restream. So I go from EpocCam back to my main camera, and boop, I'm back, just like that. It's so simple. This is one of the best tricks that I have learned this year, certainly this month. In all of 2020, we're sort of like, I'm doing a lot of live streaming, and I'm always sort of tied to wherever I have to set up and do my stream. Now I can be streaming, and I can have this little guy open, and it can be, I could go into my kitchen and show you how I make my smoothies in the morning. I could go into my living room and do my morning exercise routine and show that, and anything is possible as long as I'm within the wireless connection range, which I'm not sure how long that is, but certainly 50 to 100 feet, like you could do a lot of different variations. Really, really cool. So this is what I wanted to show you with. And yeah, I'm just looking at other comments. So if you've got any questions about this and how to do it, go ahead and put them in the chat. And if you want to use Restream, which is the tool that I use, big shout out to Restream because they're the ones who are sponsoring my weekly show. I go live every single week, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's when you can tune in, every Thursday at 3 p.m. And I have a regular series. It's called Live Stream Stories. And I bring people on who are doing live streaming and are kind of pushing the envelope of the live stream world. Because all of this live video stuff is actually really new. And what you can do with your live stream, it's constantly evolving and changing. And I know for a fact that the very best things that are going to happen in the world of live streaming haven't happened yet. And you could be one of the people who are doing that. So I'm looking for live streamers. If you know of anyone, if you are someone who does live streaming and are doing something really cool, I want to hear about it. And you could be a guest on the show because it's an interview series where I bring people on and we break down what they're doing, how they're doing it, and we show some of their actual streams, and we show what's happening with them. Very cool stuff. And let's see, let me get back to my captions. And I wanted to share that if you want to join Restream, you can join for free right here at restream.io/join/showup. And if you use this particular link, if you decide in the future to go to their pro level and get off the free account, this will give you a discount. This will give you a break on what that costs. So use this link that will get you in the door. And as I say, you can set yourself up for free. And my personal opinion about Restream, like there are a lot of choices of how you can do this. And EpocCam will work with all of them. It will work with all of them. And if you want to do multicasting like I'm doing now, and you want to do it with as many places as you could possibly imagine, Restream has over 30 destinations. Like 30 destinations. Imagine, can you imagine going live to like even 10 places at once? That would be amazing. So it's a very, like I'm hook, line, and sinker into the Restream world. And it's all about, keeping it simple and, literally like pull your phone out and go live and be able to multicast to multiple places just with your phone. That's incredible. So there's my 2 cents on that. I'm going back to the chat to see what other comments we are. Question is, Johnny says, what is the cost for Restream? Well, you can get started for free. And you have a limited number of destinations. I think you get up to 3 locations. So you could go live onto YouTube and to Twitter and to your profile page on Facebook for free. It doesn't cost anything. And the thing is, if you want to upgrade, then it starts costing something. It's not very expensive. I think it's somewhere around $30 a month or something like that to upgrade, which means that you can go to more places. So for instance, if you had a private Facebook group that you wanted to stream into, that's where you would have to upgrade. Or if you wanted to go to more than 3 destinations at a time, that's when you'd want to upgrade. But you can get started. Take this link and check it out for free. And of course, with the free EpocCam app, now you can use your phone and Restream, and it's not going to cost you a thing. It's so cool. And then we have another question here. So Nitsan says, what's the advantage of your setup versus using Zoom with your webcam as host and 2, your phone as a participant on Zoom? Okay, cool. So the advantage of the setup using, okay, well, hang on a second. Let me just look at this again, see if I understand. So if you go live with your webcam, I'm just going to give you a little comparison here. So if I go live and stream with my webcam, I'll show you what that looks like. I'm just going to switch. First of all, let me hide the message here. And I'm going to switch to my webcam from my computer. So here's the webcam. Oh, no. Yeah, there we are. Ta-da! So this is my webcam. And this is not terrible. This is, the thing right on the computer here. And if I look right at the computer, you can see. But this is a kind of plain image. It's not beautiful. So what I do is I actually use my little Panasonic mirrorless camera, which is hooked up to my computer. And that gives me a better image. It gives me a better quality image, which I use, and it goes like this. Bing, and you can see the difference here. So all of a sudden, this image is just a little better. What is happening here is that, I'm in focus, but the background here is a little bit blurred out, and the light is just a little bit, better exposure. I have complete control over how I control the exposure and the settings and all that stuff. And because I really like video and I'm a video guy, I like having this amount of control. The advantage of using your phone, like going live with your phone, isn't so much about the image quality as it is about the versatility. So when I use phone, what it allows me to do is it allows second angle. So if I wanted to do demonstration of, how to use my A10 Mini, I can set up my phone like I'm doing right here, and I can have it set up over my A10 Mini, and then I can just switch to that camera. And when I do that, all of a sudden you guys are seeing nothing but the A10 Mini. And if I got this, oh wait, let me turn it around. Let me turn it around so it's right side up. So anyway, here it is over the A10 Mini. And then I can be demonstrating something with this. I put this up here and I can say, well, here's the Blackmagic logo, and here's the name A10 Mini, and here's the little buttons and so forth and what they all do. And I can do this little demonstration. And this gives me this different angle that allows me to do this kind of demonstration. So this is a huge advantage. And I could have this set up on a stand so that it's nice and steady and it just holds still. And so I just think this is a huge, huge thing here. Now I'm just going to switch back, give you guys a view of what I'm doing here. Switch back to my main camera. There we are. And I hope that answers your question. I mean, this is the advantage is just you have this other camera, this other angle, and it's not connected with wires so that you can put it anywhere you want. Like I could have it, way up on the ceiling and have this like bird's eye view of my whole space as just sort of another camera to cut to. So for example, if I was starting my live stream and I just wanted to play music while people are gathering, I could have the bird's eye view. I could make it go black and white, and I could have just this scene of, you'd see me, getting set up and plugging in all my wires and stuff. And, that would be like the intro to my live presentation. And people would be coming on, they're going, oh, he's almost ready to start. When it's going to happen? Like, what's he doing? And so these are things that you can do that are kind of intriguing. And it just gives you that multiple choice. And I love this because number one, it's super simple. And number two, it doesn't cost you anything. I mean, you already have the phone, right? So you have your webcam, and now you have another webcam with your phone. So you have two cameras to choose from. So it's not so much as one is better than the other in terms of which camera is better. It's more of just giving you the choice of showing different things and being able to make your live stream that much more interesting and engaging, because you are showing like, oh, let's take a close-up of this thing over here. Let me show you something really close and in detail. Right. And let's see. Let's see here. So I'm just looking at other questions. Phil says, can you link most little cameras to a computer? That's a great question, and there's no short answer. The trick with linking a camera to a computer is that you have to have what's called clean HDMI. And what that means is that when you hook your camera to your computer, you're hooking it up via an HDMI cable, and it's an HDMI signal. And a lot of cameras, especially the older cameras, they don't have clean HDMI, which means that what you end up with is all this stuff on the display. You have all the camera settings and, the ISO and the focus peaking and all this other junk that's all over on your screen. And that comes through on your stream. And you don't want that. You want to be able to remove all of that. So you have, like what I have right now, is a clean display. And so there are some cameras that do that. And so my camera of choice, I'm using my Panasonic Lumix. This is a G7, which is super budget friendly. I think you can buy these used right now for probably around $400. And that's like with a little kit lens. So camera and lens, $400. And then you get a cable and you can hook it up to your computer. And that works great. Sony makes a bunch of cameras, and they all have clean HDMI. The A series, like the A5100, the A6000, the A6100, and 62 and 63 and 64, like all those cameras, they're little small kind of pocket mirrorless cameras. They all have clean HDMI, and they all work really well, and they all have pretty good autofocus. So those are all good choices. And then Canon makes that work pretty well, although they have a problem. They only operate for 30 minutes and then they go blink and they shut off. So until you get up into the more expensive line, like the Canon EOS R and the Canon EOS RP, which will cost you at least $1,000 or more. And then of course you have to buy all these fancy lenses. So you're looking at, $1,500 to $2,000 for the Canon cameras that work really well with live streaming. So that's probably more information than you needed. But I really like this Panasonic camera. I've been using Panasonics for a while. I like them because number one, they're really small and light. Number two, they work they work really well. And number three, you can get lenses that are also small and light and kind of inexpensive. And you can, like lots of old used lenses and stuff will work on this camera. They can be adapted. So I just like the whole system that the Micro Four Thirds Panasonic system provides. And it's, for live streaming, it's great. Like you can get really, really nice quality with this kind of camera. So I hope that helps. Let's see, we'll hide this message. And so Johnny says, have you used StreamYard? that's what I currently use, but wondering how it compares. Well, yes, I have used StreamYard, and StreamYard also works. And so you might be perfectly happy. I'm going to be completely honest. You might be perfectly happy sticking with StreamYard. That's fine. I'm using Restream mainly because I really like the fact that I can multicast to multiple locations. And I think that's probably their leading edge, that they offer just a little more versatility in terms of where you can stream to and how many places you can stream to. I really believe that if you're going to stream live, you want to do a couple of things. You want to think about your live stream as an event, like you are hosting a live event. And so, hey, I'm having a Monday afternoon party. Come and join me and bring your favorite hot drink or whatever you want to do. And so people come and they're there and you're having this event. And the thing is that of your following, of the people who you would like to reach, of the people who you would like to get your message in front of, a whole bunch of them, their preferred place online is, say, YouTube. And for a whole bunch of other people, their preferred place is going to be Facebook. And then a whole bunch of other people, their preferred place is going to be LinkedIn. And then for a whole nother crowd, their preferred place is Twitter, and so on. And there's another whole crowd that would rather be on Twitch and that group. And so depending on who you want to reach and who you want to be talking to, you want to go and be on the platform where they are. So all of the people who follow me on LinkedIn are now able to see me on LinkedIn, and same with YouTube and same with Facebook. So, and I can see all of you, no matter where you are, in the dashboard here. So, in their case, Johnny, I can see that you're following me on Facebook, which is cool. And on the other hand, Girl Upcycled Studio, impersonal name. You should tell me who your real name is. She's coming in from YouTube, which is also cool. And so I'm now able to bring my different communities, the different communities that I'm part of, and I'm actually bringing together in a hosted event that I can do in this sort of virtual space. And I just think this is great. Number one, it's super time efficient as a streamer. And number two, I can bring my people together and make them feel like, oh, look, look at this, look at all the people who are here. And, so for example, if I go back to let me set this up for a second. If I go back to the EpocCam for just a moment, we put this on right here. Now I can show you guys, here's the stream from Restream. And I can see, all the comments coming in from all the different locations here. And if I want to show any one of these, I can just click this on here. So right there, here was the question, what was the cost for Restream? And you always have such good tips. Thank you, Brad. That's so great. So I'm going to post that one. It says Facebook user. Now I'm going to guess that this is the paddleboard user. If you're still here, identify yourself. Anyway, that's really nice of you. But this is the, whoops, wait, let me go back to here. I just dropped my camera on the floor. Let me go back to EpocCam here, and we'll go back to Blackmagic. There, woof, we're back. So that gives you some idea of how versatile this is and how, and of course, you can bring on guests, you can overlay captions, you can show all the comments that people are making, you can have this very interactive thing going, you can play pre-recorded video. You can share your screen like I just did, showing the EpocCam website, on and on. It's an extremely versatile tool. I'm really into it. And yeah, why not? Why not try it and see if you like it? And if you do want to try it and see if you like it, let's see, I'll go back over here, and this is where you go to restream.io/join/show up. And I'm someone who's been experimenting with this stuff, I've been doing live streams since before YouTube and since before Facebook. Like I did live streams where you would create a live stream and you would put it on your website, and then you would have to bring people to that page on the website. And the social media didn't have live streaming. It was much harder. So now that we have these tools, like now, gosh, you can go live with your phone, and you can go live to all these different locations at the same time. And I mean, it's huge opportunity, huge opportunity. And it's so easy. And you actually go live to where people are meeting. So, and at this point, try different ones. Try out Restream, see if you like it, see if you like the tools, you see if it works for you, see if it is getting you, more easily to where you want to be online. That's sort of what I've done. I've tried several different platforms, and this is where I've landed. And oh my gosh, it's so great. So see if there are any more comments or questions. I think I'm looking down at the bottom of the list here, and I think we've reached the bottom of the list. So that's all I had for you today. I just wanted to share with you again, like how you can use your phone as a webcam. And if you've just joined and it's the very end, go back and watch the beginning, because this is what I talked about today. So thanks you guys so much for joining. And don't forget, Thursday, every Thursday at 3, I am going live with my live stream stories show, and you can join me. This week, we are going to be talking about how to give virtual presentations and elevate your virtual speaking. And I've got a speaker coach coming on. His name is Kit Pang, and he's been someone I've actually been live streaming with for a couple of years now. He's a good friend of mine, and he hosts an event here in Boston called Boston Speaks. And I joined him and helped him live stream this live event. And we did it, more than 2 years, every single month, putting this event on live. And I'm bringing him on because he is one of the very best speaker coaches that I know personally. And I know a few of them. But this guy, he's applying all his speaker stuff to the virtual space. So if you're interested, how do I go live and talk to the camera in a authentic, engaging, compelling way? That's what we're exploring this coming Thursday. And so let's see. Just looking more comments here. All right. So Johnny says, thank you so much. You are welcome, Johnny. You are welcome. Oh, and tomorrow, Tuesday morning, I'm going live with my friends at Restream. There's a special pre-holiday show where we're going to do giveaways. Oh man, don't miss this. It starts, I think, at 11 o'clock Eastern time. So 11 o'clock, and it's going to run for 2 or 3 hours. And there's going to be all these different people who go live using Restream and sort of the Restream family. I'm one of them. So I'm going to be going live at 11:30 as part of this. And I'm giving away good stuff. I'm giving away my Facebook formula if you want to join. Other people will be giving away little bits of gear and little bits of stuff. And anyway, hosted by my friends at Restream. That's tomorrow at 11 in the morning, Eastern time. So don't miss out. And I will see you in the next video. So long, everybody.